Let's flip it over. All right, so we are streaming live, the first official episode of the Wizard.live. I'm testing out DLive, which is a decentralized live streaming service that runs on the Steam blockchain, and I'm running it from my mobile device, which is, I don't know if it's something that a lot of people know that they can do. So this is my first time doing it, and what I'm going to be doing today is I'm in a new place. I'm living in my truck. You can see it back there. I'm on BLM land, which is basically United States owned land, which you can go out to, and it's vast. There's lots of it, and you can stay on it for 14 days at a time, basically living there. So that's what I'm doing at the moment, and I am in a cool place called Saddle Mountain in Arizona, and I just got here last night, and there's a path that goes up into the mountains, which I'm going to walk up and see what's out there and kind of look at the various things that I see, like plants and stuff like that. And so you're welcome to watch and see the things that I see while I'm doing that. So I just want to introduce to everybody here. Let me flip this around. This selfie stick, this is my wizard staff, the selfie stick of truth. This is what I live stream from. And this is where I am. So down that way is, I believe, Phoenix. I don't know if that city you see is Phoenix, but Phoenix is in that general direction. And then we've got the cacti, the mountains, bright blazing sun. All right, so let me just attach this camera to the selfie stick of truth. Let's see. Thank you for your patience. Okay, so let's do a little bit of adjustment on this thing. And let's go for a walk. So you're not going to be looking at my face, and I'm not going to be talking the whole time. This is just mostly me exploring, and you can watch if you want to. One thing about Arizona, let's see if you can see it right here, this little, it's like a miniature cacti. These guys are everywhere, and if you step on them with bare feet, it's pretty uncomfortable. And another thing you see a lot of, let's see if I can see where this is, right here. These, I don't know, I'm guessing they're quartz, because there's a town around here called Quartzsite, so I'm guessing there's a lot of quartz in this area, and you just see this stuff everywhere. This giant cactus. You can see the moon half full up above it. It looks really healthy up at the top, but not so much down here. Look at the bottom. It looks like he's rotting. And I've seen a lot of cacti like that around here. So we've got this guy kind of nestled up inside this other tree-like thing. Look how prickly they are. And if you can get your finger in there, the skin is so soft. It's really a delicate plant. This guy is menacing. I feel like it's something I would see in, like, what's that? Skyrim? The one before Skyrim where we'd go to the place that was all red and hellish. Here's another interesting thing. So in Arizona, it's right here, see this little hole in the ground there? There's one to the right too. Actually, you can see there's several more. They kind of are all in the same area usually, and up this plant too on the ground. I don't actually know what lives in there, but there's a lot of them because it's everywhere, and it seems to be, I mean, 2 hours away from here, they've got these holes too. So my guess is it's some sort of lizard or perhaps snake. The only thing I've seen scurrying on the ground out here are little lizards, so that's why that's my guess. So you can see that little dip in the mountain. That is where I can see a road that looks like even maybe a truck could drive up. I just decided to walk it instead of driving it. The nice thing about having a four-wheel drive truck that you live in is when you go out to these places, there's usually a lot of RVs and vans and stuff like that, and they usually group around towards the entrance to a location because their vehicles can't get farther in, and I mean there's miles and miles and miles of valid place to stay out here, but no one can really get out to it. So if you have a four-wheel drive truck or other sort of off-roady type vehicle, you can get to places that no one else can be and kind of be by yourself. It's nice. Man, that sun is intense. So for those of you just joining in, this is Cahlen, and you're watching the Wizard.live, and it's just me out here exploring the deserts of Saddle Mountain in Arizona. It's kind of a neat little place. Very secluded and private. Some sort of tree didn't make it. It's pretty dry out here. It's actually kind of amazing that all the plants that are here actually can survive. Some way of holding water for long periods of time so that the few times that it rains out here a year is really all they need. You know, it's not hard to look at this landscape and sort of imagine it without any of the vegetation, and then start to feel like maybe you're walking on a different planet, like Mars. I think Mars has lower gravity than Earth, so it'd be a little easier to get around. It could just be making big leaps and jumping through the air. Probably be there already. Oh, look at these guys. I don't know if that's a bigger version of the tiny one I saw before, or actually a different type of cactus. Oh, here, look at this guy. So this is something I see a lot. It's a dead cactus, and you can see the skeleton kind of underneath its skin and spikes is it's hollow, and it has lots of holes in it. I think it'd make probably really good firewood. Very dry and brittle. Pretty cool to be able to stream from my phone and basically go anywhere and show anyone who wants to watch what's happening. I suppose I can't go anywhere. I can't get cell service everywhere. But Verizon's really solid out here in the desert. I'm pretty far out, and I still get a lot of reception. Starting to get rockier on the ground, so we approach the mountain. We've got this other cactus. I think this is the kind that we just looked at in the dead version. So this thing would look all hollow and holy when it dies. Not that you're ever going to die, cactus. Alright, so we got this little hill I gotta go down. So, hopefully I survive. Whoa! I'm at the bottom and going up. That's pretty easy. Check out that rock formation right there. Sorry about the sun kind of glaring in on there. Too bad I can't look that way because that's where the coolest stuff is. There's this huge mountain, all these kind of curvy shapes to it. This guy looks pretty healthy. He's got a little bit of the, I don't know if it's rot or just drying out, or maybe that's normal. It's amazing how big they are. Brush is getting thicker. Different types of plants are showing up. I don't know if I've seen this guy. It's kind of cool looking. I wonder if these are newer than this. Like, were these here last season and the leaves are growing down farther down the stalk. There's the trail. I suppose I'll get on that. Whoa! Oh, yeah, that's the trail. Yep. I think. Oh, maybe not. So if you're just checking in here, this is Cahlen. You're watching the Wizard.live, and I'm out here living in my truck in the middle of a desert and exploring this new location I got to called Saddle Mountain in Arizona. And the goal, so I saw that road right there, and I parked here last night, and I'm like, I need to go and see what is up there. I just drank a huge amount of water and I am thirsty already. I wonder if it's because the air is so dry. Here's that road. Doesn't that look inviting? Saw someone in a Jeep climbing up there yesterday. There's all these, you can kind of see it looks like water flowed through. So when it rains, I guess the water collects in the streams and makes pretty major modifications to the ground that it's crossing. See, this is the type of road you'd want four-wheel drive to come up. Sorry if anyone's trying to talk with me in the chat. I can't actually see it when I'm using the mobile. Oh, look at this. I love it when people set up little things like this out in the middle of nowhere. Let's get a view. I can see my truck way down there. Love rocks like this. On the ground here actually feels kind of, or it looks kind of chalky. There's a younger one of those plants. Almost to the top, I think. Into the darkness. The sun went behind that rock. Oh yeah, I should have brought the truck up here. Camp up here, be amazing. So it looks like if the trail goes that way, it's just a hiking trail, and the road for trucks continues this way. We've got some ancient cave markings here. Probably like 50,000 years ago, I bet. Yeah, looks like it. And we are at the peak, at least as far as I'm going to go. Here's the view. Well, I do wonder where that hiking trail goes to, but considering that I am thirsty, it does not seem wise to go exploring further. So I'm going to start walking back. See if I can zoom here. I really love that hill that comes off the upper rock, slopes down. No, can't zoom in. You can see there's like this long row of cacti. They all look pretty healthy, happy. This campsite's got a few fire rings, so definitely people up here enjoying themselves. Some broken glass, so definitely enjoying themselves. Gonna try and see if I can get a look at where this trail here goes. I'm wondering if it goes up through there or down through there. We've got some, looks like horse poop, so someone's out for walking the horses out here. Probably a place horses like to be honest. Wow. Oh, hey, look at that. You see where the shadow is meeting the rock? Right above it, there's this circular thing. Looks like a cave. We have to check out the cave. And this might be a little bit dangerous, but I can't resist. Someone's water goggles? This guy is not doing too good. Something's chomping on him. Oh yeah. I wonder what does that. And that hole in the mountain does not look natural. I wonder if someone brought dynamite up here. It's the thing about BLM land is people come out here and shoot off guns, and I heard some huge explosions, and you just saw these from way over the hills, these giant puffs of smoke. People testing some sort of, I don't know what they're testing, but something they've made and they want to make sure it works. Think I'm gonna make it? You think I'm gonna make it, don't you? I do. Man, there's a lot of trash around down here. People just throwing their stuff over the side from that campfire up there. One nice thing about the live stream is if something happens and I die on camera, And if I was just recording, it's not live, you know, I'd still have to edit it and upload it. But with live stream, well, if there happens to be anyone watching, at least someone will know. I'm not sure if they'd be able to do anything about it, but at least someone will know that I'm dead. Oh, we're getting pretty close. For those of you who have checked in a little later, this is Cahlen. Let me just turn the camera around. Whoa. This is Cahlen, and I'm out here living in the desert in my truck and exploring this new site that I found called Saddle Mountain out in Arizona.